So, dear Dhamma practitioners, this is our ongoing meditation session. And be comfortable yourself and relax your body. And once we get connected with the network, we're ready to start the session for today. Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, this is our ongoing meditation session. So be comfortable yourself and relax your body. Keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring attention to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. So do nothing extra. So bring attention to this bell sound and follow the sound, please. And while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. So do nothing extra. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, in these ongoing meditation sessions, we mainly try to give some basic information for yourself to develop a very clear spiritual foundation with meditation practice. So you have to remember the spiritual development you can't gain out of knowledge. So the development you can gain only through practice. But to practice, you have to have knowledge. So that's why every day we are trying to open different windows or open different methods to bring more information for yourself to become very clear how this practice become more sharp and develop for yourself. So when it comes to yourself, it is your responsibility not to look the development of your spiritual life through thinking, because just by thinking, it's not going to gain. If you try to gain it through thinking or reasoning or just by logical understanding, you will lose the path. So that's why when it comes to the very deeper practice moment, you have to get out of the thinking process. Even though thinking process or the thinking part or the knowledge or the conventional wisdom give us a platform to practice, when you start to practice, you should not hold it to that. You have to free your mind from knowledge. But still, there are some things from the beginning, mentally, physically, in your day-to-day life, you can practice. So that kind of practice will help you to develop that higher mental quality or spiritual quality within yourself. So today we are trying to open some kind of mental exercise and some kind of mental understanding. It's kind of like a tools, and know how you can practice these things and how you can uplift your mind to this higher level of spiritual practice. So one of the important thing is not to keep negativity within yourself. It is achievable and you can do it. And at the same time, it is mental interference. And so then at the same time, you know it when you do. So one of the principles you have to remember, not to keep negativity. So the second one is not to become emotionally poor person. So this emotion, when you become emotionally poor, it makes you kind of like a very lethargic person, very lazy person. It takes you to kind of like a ignorance. When you become emotionally poor, the next one, don't be a people pleaser. It's a very, very kind of like a dangerous attitude if you develop it. Especially what happened, you can't uplift your mind to higher level if you become a people pleaser. So when you become emotionally poor, that quality take you to become people pleaser. So those are few things that you have to remember in day-to-day life. Not to keep negativity, emotionally not to become poor, not to be a people pleaser. Another thing is achievable. Day-to-day you can practice, and you know while you practice. So this is more important. Be kind to everything and everybody. So you can develop it just knowingly. You don't need the more higher wisdom to be kind to other people or other things, even for material things. So, respectfully and without abusing this any material things, you can have a knowledge to use it. So that also uplift your spiritual quality of the mind. But remember, that's not going to make you spiritual, but this is a kind of like a preparation in day-to-day life. And the next one is intend to see the hidden beauty in all the existence. So it kind of like a change the point of reference or the point of view, or it will help you to change the definition of something. That is very important. Always you are capable to see the hidden beauty, not the ugliness, not the mistakes, not the bad, not the kind of like a complaint about something always. So that will help you to nourish your own mind. Uplift yourself as a person in this conventional life. Take you out from the negativity. Otherwise, morning to night, if you want to be sad, worried, disappointed, unhappy, you can find many reasons. If there is no reason, you can make a reason. There are people like that. But yourself, you have to remember, when you develop this path, it is just not practicing only meditation. It is very important how you behave when you are not practice meditation. Are you aware about the very nature of the mind, behavior of the mind, the condition of the mind? Because otherwise, if you just allow your mind to go here and there and do whatever it wants, and then end of the day, you try to close your eyes and try to calm down it, it's not going to happen. Just imagine all day it like a wild animal, and then for a few minutes, how it's going to become very calm, comfortable mind. So that's why you have to enrich, you have to uplift these qualities. And the next one is you have to develop an attitude, or you have to develop a nature yourself to forgive each and everything, no matter what, and without any comparison, without trying to reasoning. You have to learn to forgive. That is something. You can do it. It is an achievable something. You can see it. You can do it. So those are few things that in day-to-day life, as tools, you have to work with your own life. And then by the time what will happen, you will see the very nature of mind start to transform to different level. But it is still the conventional, but it's not going to become just a bottom level of conventional life or the mind. So the very reason is this. Always remember, these qualities will make you perfect for the moment. You're going to carry a very perfect human mind. Why you need that? Because the enlightenment or the spiritual development or the spiritual success is the highest that you can gain out of this human mind. So then it is the highest perfection that you can achieve. So this is the mechanism you have to understand. And sometimes when people make mistakes, people do kind of like a very silly things. When people do kind of like a bad things, we okay with that. We say, it's okay, it's okay. But the thing is, imperfection will never take you to perfection. It's not going to happen. Imperfection always take you to imperfection. So then you have to develop the perfection, because the perfection, only the vehicle that you can take you to perfection is being perfect. For the moment, for one little moment. Because in that very moment, if you become perfect, even with the mindfulness, awareness, tranquility state, even with the compassion, forgiveness, seeing the beauty, and when you have the kindness, and when you have the clarity within yourself to see things, that's the kind of like you gain kind of like a perfection for the moment. So that perfection, only that can take you to the higher level of perfection. Even in the conventional life, the same. Just imagine you go to free school. And from there, if you do something right, that will take you to next level. So from like that, step by step, whatever the way that you perform yourself and become the nature. So then when it comes to the liberation or the transformation or the wisdom path, to get into that, the bottom level, as an ordinary person, you have to come to very clear mind. So to gain that clarity, your actions will provide them a greater help. So when you're trying to become perfect with the moment, so that will give you a kind of like a strength and ability for yourself mentally to be mindful. So in that way, you are opening the window to see more higher level of version of you, even in the conventional life. So that's why we have the very nature to be imperfect, but always remember yourself, imperfection always will take us to imperfection. So then whatever you do, whatever, even the thing is, if you are capable to do the wrong things in kind of like a perfectly, because sometimes when it comes to the right and wrong, it's different place to place sometimes. So if you do it right, even the wrong, you start to find a more different level of development in you to reach to the the higher level of right. So even you do the right thing in the kind of like imperfectly, even though it is right, that imperfection always going to hold you. So you have to little bit, think and kind of like take a time to digest it. Because most of time in this conventional life, we are just caught up in the surface level of word with the right and wrong, good and bad, or kind of like that things. And we try to be good even that way, that things sometimes not perfect. And laziness and some kind of doubt, no clarity, no kind of like the faith regarding even the whatever that we do. And we sometimes hold with some other, the kind of like a acceptance, ideas behind our action, and then we do the good things. So always remember, intention plus attention uplift your awareness. Intention plus attention. So when it comes to that, if you are holding some kind of the idea, or you are trying to kind of like get if you have any expectations behind your intention, it affects for your attention. So then you have to remember, can you have a intention, very clear intention, without hidden expectations? It makes you more powerful and strengthen yourself. And so in that way, in day-to-day life, if you are capable to more and more recognize yourself deeper, this expectation, release it. And when you do good, and even practicing meditation, and you bring the awareness, and you want to deeply settle down and recognize the truth, and you want to see the right, and you want to see the more clarity, and without expectations, and if you are capable to guide your intention towards the attention, you gain good result. So in that way, sometimes in day-to-day life, when it comes to practice meditation, we hold it to I am, me, and we have personal reasons to do many things. And so when you have that personal reasons, itself that whatever you do become very limited. It's not kind of like become free to bring the right result. So always remember that in day-to-day life, and whatever you do, again and again and again and again, go into yourself and see within your bodily, verbally, mentally actions. And even though you have the intention to do good things or the right things, is it very clear? Is there anything else behind related to self-centered, this I am. Because that is where this everything most of time get tangled. So in that way, yourself, you become more clear. So this all you can practice in day-to-day life. But when it comes to meditation, what you need to do? When you start to observe the inhalation, exhalation, or observe the sensation, or observe the body, you should not bring any ideas, thoughts. You should not have any desire or any expectations out of that all. And also, you have to release this thought-related experience, and just to see that without having kind of like a free conditioned mind. So that means you have to lose you, because you means that all the things that you carry in your head and conditioning day by day. So can you experience anything without hold it to you? It's just an experience. Seeing, you just see. Hear, you just hear. Smell, you just smell. Feel, you just feel. And it is not I feel. So in that way, you will recognize. In conventionalists, nothing wrong. You're taking, my hand, my leg, my head. You have to take care of that. But the mistake what we does, we take this body as me, this hand as me, this head as me, this leg as me. And once you take it like that, what happens out of that, whatever you experience also, you're going to claim that experience as you. But just observe a little bit. In the deeper level, when you observe, you will recognize it's just the moment of experience. There's nothing else. But when you bring your mind, when you bring your thoughts, when you bring your me, I am, and then there are many things you will experience. You can define it into many ways. Right or wrong, good and bad. You can find many categories, you can put it to many categories. So then you have to look from where this idea comes, that I am or the self. It's come out of your past experience. And in the past experience also, you used to believe when something experience, you used to believe I experience it. That habitual pattern overtake this moment also. Otherwise, whatever you see at this very moment in your eye, it is not you. It moment by moment, arising and disappearing, arising and disappearing. And whatever you hear in this very moment, it is not you. So in that way, with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, there's no one experience permanently something. So that means there's no one permanently. That's the very simple answer. But intellectually, kind of like a verbally or using the words, you can't understand it. Only deeply by experiencing, you have to get that. So that's why you need to uplift your mind. So that's why these basic principles Even in the conventional life, it will provide you some kind of comfort, success, happiness as an ordinary person. And it is at the same time for you, and it will provide for others also some kind of comfort. And slowly it expand the capacity of your mind and open your heart, open your mind. And that openness will bring the ability to transform to the higher level. Because if you are not changing, if you are not opening, if you are not willing to go into the next level, then your fulfillment not going to happen. Just imagine when the flower come to the completion, we take it as the flower, but it has a journey. The moment by moment, the step by step, everything need to experience to that highest level. But then once it reach to the, as a very little plant, once it reach to the higher, and it give the branches. Once the branches reach to the highest, it give the tree leaves. And once the tree leaves reach to the highest, and it give the bud. And then that little bud, and it's give the flowers. So it's kind of like that. Each and every moment need this higher level of achievement. So then within yourself, rather than holding, grasping, clinging, settling down, and trying to keep it as it is, allow you to be in this samsaric journey like this. So let yourself to transform to the next level. It's kind of like you taking a one-way ticket and start to fly. It's not, you don't have a kind of like any return ticket. Just imagine, can you do that? How about you just tomorrow take whatever you have, when you take a one-way ticket and you fly. Just imagine, even though you can't do it today like that, there's a possibility. You think you can't do it, but if you look very carefully, you can do that. It is possible. It is achievable something. See that? There is a different version of you, but you didn't see that. And you think, this is my life, this is what I want, this is the thing I'm keeping. But there are many other ways. Maybe still, we are not enough tired about this. That's why we're thinking about it. But when maybe one day when we get tired about something, maybe you may get a one-way ticket and fly. So in the mind, there is a way you can experience things without holding, grasping, clinging to that, without taking it to you. With your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. So it's kind of like you taking a one-way ticket to this samsaric journey, through this experience. And then no return means no birth. So why you have a birth? Because with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, when you experience something, you always hold it to something. So that's why, little by little, expand the capacity of your mind. expand the capacity of your heart, go deeper, and be the perfect for the moment without any expectations, and keep the intention, merge with the attention with your moment of experience, and then you will see what is the result. That result only you can gain by experience, and that experience you can't transform to somebody else. You can't. It's only for you. So once you have it, only thing is you can share some informations, but that experience only for you. So with that, let's get into practice a little bit now. So your right palm on your left and neck hit straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. So bring attention to your body and scan head to toes yourself and say Sopatveva, oh may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable, may my breath be more smooth, may no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation and exhalation. So in the beginning, deeply and gently, breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. And allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. When it happens through the sensation, recognize it, do nothing extra. Bring my attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside. To your left side. And to your right side. Downward. And upward. To all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy, without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest, wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma and the Sangha. And also by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all your guardian angels and deities will receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ittavata sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya Imaya Dhammanu Dhamma Patipattiya Buddham Pujemi Dhammam Pujemi Sangham Pujemi Attaya Imaya Patipattiya Jati Jara Vyadi Maranam Ha Paribunjisami Idammi Punya Kammang Asavakkaya Vaham Hotu Sabba Dukkha Pamuncatu. Bless you.